Today we're going to be working on a special design. It's called Notan. Notan is a technique of cutting paper and using these designs to work with positive and negative space. So this is the way it works. In your kit you will get a piece of white paper and you'll get a piece of black paper, and you'll need your pencil, some scissors, and a glue stick. You also have some printed instructions here that you can go by to even give you more ideas other than what we're going to do today. So there's plenty of ideas in your little handout sheet. I'm going to show you how to do a really simple Notan design. You can take that and along with this and really come up with some special creative designs of your own. Okay, so I'm set up to show you how to start making your own Notan design. So when you look at the example, what you're seeing here is an example of positive and negative space. The negative space is where I cut out the side of the shape, and the positive is this. So I cut this out of the black paper. The negative side is showing through the white paper. And that's the beauty of this technique. There's so many ways to do this, and the designs can be very, very intricate, or they can be very simple, but they're just as powerful because you're using strong colors, black and white, contrasting colors, black and white, and you're also using positive and negative space. So I'm going to start off with this very easy one, and like I said before in the handout, there's some more information where you can do more intricate types of designs. So I want to first create my design on this piece of black paper. I'm going to use a regular pencil, and I'm going to start down here, and I'm going to draw this shape on the edge of my paper. Okay, and then I'm going to draw it again. Probably what I will do is cut this out and use it as a template to draw my next so that it'll be the same. So I drew it. I can see it on here with the black paper. I'm going to cut that out, and I'm going to use my first shape as a template because I need to use that same shape again. But here's what it turns out to be when you get started like this. So it'll be lined up like so. That's getting started with your Notans. But you want all these shapes to be the same. So I'm going to move it down here. And I'm going to trace it again. And if you bear down a little bit with your pencil, you'll be able to see it pretty good on this black paper, especially if the lighting is good. You're going to need some lighting overhead so that you can see your pencil mark. All right, so here's my first Notan. Here's my second Notan. You see how these designs develop. There's lots of different ways to do this, but I like just using one piece as a repeat. If you're doing a repeated design such as this one's going to be a little bit different. I allowed for more space in between, but that's all right. The way I do this, as I go, I make sure I just keep it lined up like that so that I know where I am. So there's that one. Okay. Gonna do another one over here. And like I said, these can be as easy or as complex as you want. You don't always have to use black and white paper. You can use any color paper, but it needs to be some kind of contrast, because the contrast is part of the excitement of doing these Notan designs. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these out. This is a Japanese technique, and there's lots of information on it online that if you wanted to look into this a little bit more and look at some of the really stunning work that's out there, it would be really a good thing to do, because some of it is just so beautiful. And the way that they cut their paper out, the intricacies of the designs, the contrasting, everything is just so pretty. And I got one more to go. Position that. Now this is sort of a planned design. That means I wanted it to go a certain direction and a certain way. You don't always have to work that way with Notan. If you wanted to do one particular kind of design on this side, or one down here, and one there, they don't always have to be a repeated pattern. There's all kinds of ways you can do this. You could cut out the middle if you like. It's total creativity of just total creativity. It also sharpens your skills to cut paper as well, which we could all use that. Oops. That's the wrong way. Okay, and there you have your basic Notan design. So I'm going to glue this down. What you want to do is, what I like to do with it, just to keep everything straight, break it apart. And then I'll position this on the paper, and then hold it down a little bit with a glue stick. Put some glue on there just to hold it down. And then maybe go to the other side. Put a little bit. You can always sneak a little bit more glue in there after you get everything positioned. Then you can start putting it together by picking up each piece and gluing it in place. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of that. And put my Notan design together. Just being very careful just to line it up as best I can. This is lifting. You can sneak a little bit of glue under there just to hold it down. Glue stick works great for this rather than liquid glue. If you use the liquid glue, it probably cause your paper to, the wetness of it would cause the paper to buckle. And you may not be able to get that really flat, good contrast that you're looking for with this design. Hit the corners. Okay, so there you have a basic Notan design. Now if we were in class, I would probably be having you do several of these to just get some practice. We would get some paper and practice on different cutting skills and things like that. Okay, another suggestion I can offer you on this particular design is you can do this great big like this one, or if you want to, you can fold your paper, your big sheet in half and cut it into 2 sheets and cut your piece of black, fold that and cut it into 2 sheets. And then you can make more than one Notan design out of one kit of paper. That'll give you a little more practice and a little more fun with Notan.